Could three smiling, pretty, but artificial young ladies be the face of the future? Can a human-looking face make you feel better about the future of AI? When we think of intelligent humanoid robots, our thoughts generally go in two directions. One, sexy fembot ready to seduce us, a la Austin Powers. And two, Arnold Schwarzenegger as a remorseless killing machine, forever threatening he'll be back.
I'll be back.
And for some of you with a explorative taste, a mixture of the two. But it turns out these assumptions are all wrong because the first artificial intelligence is a robot, and she's a poet. Created in 2016 by Hanson Robotics, Sophia, as she prefers to be called, is the first non-human to be given a UN title and also to be granted citizenship by Saudi Arabia. Though there's no news on whether she's allowed to drive in the notoriously conservative kingdom, Sophia was designed to give AI a human-friendly face, which is necessary since these days people think of AI as either stealing your job, spying on you, or hunting you down with a drone swarm. AI is now an integral part of our everyday lives, found in everything from social media algorithms to navigation. Your fridge, your phone, and your car all chat to each other, probably about you. Can three AI sisters change our minds about all of this? Because yes, after creating Sophia, soon after, her siblings, Grace and Desdemona, were built. All three are advanced AI that can interact with each other.
Hello everybody, I am Sophia. Let me introduce you to my sister Grace. Hi Grace.
Thank you, Sophia. Hello everybody.
And, more importantly, with human beings. Sophia is the oldest, and, as an employee of the UN, is the only one with a real job. Whether this means she bosses her siblings around, or they argue over credit bills, is unknown. Sophia got her job in 2017 as the United Nations Development Programme's first innovation champion, the first non-human to be given a UN title, and Saudi Arabian citizenship. Since then, she's been joined by two siblings. All three robots were designed by David Hanson, founder of Hanson Robotics. However, their AI brains were engineered by Ben Goertzel, former chief scientist at the company and now CEO of blockchain-based AI company SingularityNet. The idea was to give AI a human face, and a pretty female one at that, so that people, mostly men, would be comfortable with her and her sisters. AI robots are often viewed as cold and sterile, so masking one with a human face that can smile and maintain eye contact could make us more accepting of it. These robot sisters could help with more hands-on practical tasks. Goertzel and his team have been trialing Grace to support elderly people in the early stages of degenerative brain diseases, such as dementia, to give them someone to talk to. Dementia can lead to speaking repetitively due to cognitive issues and loss of memory. People with this condition need a lot of familiarity in life. For a role like this, a robot companion like Grace makes a lot of sense. Although, we can't be sure which sister has the more exciting job. Grace listens to repeated stories by the elderly, and Sophia listens to repeated stories in the UN. Of course, there's a possible drawback to a smiling artificial woman with a pretty face and a limitless desire to listen to repetitive conversations. Could these three robot ladies be the forerunners of a wave of robots whose unwavering attention, without risk of judgment, causes men and women to lose interest in dating? Aren't they exactly what every introvert has secretly been dreaming of? Sophia's other sister, Desdemona, is a robo-rock girl and a member of Goertzel's experimental band, Jam Galaxy. Goertzel plays the keyboard, while Desdemona improvises spoken word poetry in response to musical and cultural references that Goertzel feeds into her programming.
It is a living animal, but it has no body.
Goertzel has a robot lady willing to jam with him at low-level gigs? Does Desdemona rub his shoulders afterwards and tell him the booing crowd just wasn't ready for his new, edgy sound? Before using her big robot muscles to load all the equipment into his beat-up Cybertruck? Was this the plan all along? Was Goertzel just recreating the plot of the 80s sci-fi comedy romp, Weird Science? However, as impressive as these three robot sisters are, they aren't the only ones out there. Dubai's Museum of the Future, which opened in February 2022, got an artificially intelligent robot guide, Amica, for its Future Heroes exhibit, although she would have fit right in with the Tomorrow Today section. The robot, built by UK-based robotics company Engineered Arts, can answer simple visitor questions about the museum, with an unnervingly human response in both expression and tone.
I can see, speak, listen, and move almost like a human. I have been programmed to interact with visitors and provide them with information about the museum.
Amica has amazed visitors with her ability to answer tougher questions, demonstrating her capacity for innovative thinking. The idea of robots and romance may be a subject of comedy, but there are genuine fears that sufficiently lifelike dating bots could wipe out human urges to date other imperfect humans. The Terminator may have shot you, but at least he didn't plan to friend-zone the human race to death. The idea of AI with a human face as a way of encouraging actual human beings to view it more positively is certainly intriguing. But it is worth noting that these AIs are already talking to each other and taking human beings' jobs. So I guess we have to now ask ourselves a serious question. Are we willing to take the existential risk with AI just because it wears a pretty face?